It was your first GMAC title on the men's golf side, which had to, maybe raise the excitement a little bit to bring something home that had not been done before. But can you just talk about what these last few days have been like with that GMAC championship?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Just the number of people who have reached out to me, the team, all the former players that didn't get a chance to play for the championship. It's just been great seeing all the support. Now I've just been looking back at the team and thinking about what a special group it was, and I'm so happy for them to have pulled it off.
Well, let's get into the nitty gritty. So, for those who aren't familiar with the format of our tournament, there's 54 holes of stroke play. And then we take the top two teams from there and they play what we call head to head medal play. Similar ish to match play, if anyone's familiar with that, except you aren't picking up balls. You're playing out all of your strokes and all of your holes, and you're matched up against a partner from an opponent from the opposite team, and you're trying to get a lower score than them to get some points for your team. So, it was a fight there kind of at the end to see who that final team was going to make it. You guys had to had Tiffin and Hillsdale kind of on your toes there. Can you talk about the mindset in the 54 hole stroke play portion of this tournament? And we'll kind of get into maybe if it changes after that. But what was kind of the thoughts between the team on Monday and Tuesday as you were vying and hoping to find yourself playing on that final day?
Yeah, so we've played pretty well this spring, especially the last several weeks. We finished third at a D1 event last week. The week prior, we had a good result, so we felt really good about our chances coming into the event. I think the mindset going in was just kind of treat it as normal. We talk a lot about with the team that every day is important. A practice day is as important as a tournament day, and a regular tournament is just as important as the GMAC championship. So we try to go in and make it feel as normal as possible. We didn't play great those first three rounds, but there were times that we could have just fallen off the edge, and the guys really turned it around, which I was really proud of them for getting that done.
We're happy to have on another guest this week in Coach Dominic Guarneri from the University of Findlay. Dom, thanks so much for taking some time to jump on with us this afternoon, and congratulations on another women's golf title.
Thank you, Katie. Thanks for having me. Can't wait to get started.
So I want to go back to over the weekend and talk a little bit about how the tournament ebbed and flowed. Obviously, the 54 hole portion of it, you guys played really well through some not so great conditions at times with some suspension of play in that second round. Just walk me through. I know this has kind of gotten to be business as usual for your girls, but walk me through that mentality coming into GMAC tournament every year and what that looks like for your team and how you kind of feel like they played over that 54 hole portion.
Yeah. So, I mean, we tell our girls all the time, every tournament, like, we can't worry about things we can't control, which obviously includes weather. So, even though you say that, it is always challenging when you're stopping, starting, having multiple delays in one day. But again, it's just all about a positive mindset and dealing with those things. And obviously, we were able to put together three really good rounds, I feel like, in my opinion, over the course of, again, not being able to play the 54 holes like we normally do, the 36, again, with the restart and everything like that. I was really pleased with how they performed in those conditions.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about Mary Kelly. She set a conference record with a 54-hole total of 205. I know she's gotten a lot of praise over the years, but being able to set a conference record like that, she beat her former teammate in Gabby Woods by 2 strokes, who held that record of 207 prior. Just talk about her and her play this week and what she was able to bring to the team as well.
Yeah. So honestly, like leading up into that tournament, she had kind of struggled the last couple tournaments for her standards. And so she really worked a ton the last week on her short game, especially just being more crisp with it and things like that. And, she was very confident going into this week and to shoot not only to have the record, but also to shoot 3 rounds in the 60s. I thought that really was a big thing for her consistency wise. So, again, to shoot 67, 69, 69 on a tough golf course. I mean, it was clearly playing tough. She was the only person under par. So, really just a big confidence boost as we head into regionals, and super proud of what she's continuing to accomplish.